Hello, and welcome to the My Life's a Movie podcast. I'm your host, Dre, and I have my co-host on, Artemis. She's back from her little vacation.
Yeah, hi guys. Good to be back. I'm sorry I was gone.
And then we have our special guest from earlier in the season.
Hi, I'm Kai.
Welcome back, Kai. It's good to have you back on.
Yeah.
This time we're in a little bit higher spirits. We're not as mad at a certain individual, and we can just talk about a couple things we like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm in a good-ass mood tonight.
Yes, you've been talking up a storm, especially because you got off work, and we went and visited you at your work today, actually.
Yes, it was amazing. It meant the world to me, and then as soon as I was off, I was like, let me go sit with my buds. Oh, we were talking about my coworkers, all good things, you know.
Yeah, your coworkers are really cool. It was fun talking to them. They wanted me to get up and dance with them, but I didn't know the dance, even though I had learned it, but I didn't
It's been so long.
retain it. Well, I barely learned it. Barely. It's a stretch to say I learned it in the first place, but it was fun because they do their little country dance and they do the yee-haw and spin.
Yeehaw.
That's so fun, so much fun. Because I was participating in everything they did, and I felt bad for, I think it was Megan, who you said worked the tables next to ours.
Yeah, I think so.
And because I kept making a lot of noise, so I was like clapping and yee-hawing and stuff. So I felt like they probably didn't leave as high a tip because I was going crazy.
So
But I left a big tip for
there
your
was
boy.
I can't wait to see his reaction to that. He's gonna appreciate that tip so much. I didn't see how much he put down, but it was a lot of cash, and I was like,
I gave him so I picked up my family friend Emmeline and Tom. They went to Florida for her birthday. So they all went to Florida, and when they came back, I picked them up from the airport, and I dropped them off at their house. And then they gave me all of that money that I left on the table. And I left that money it had been on my,
desk?
no, my mini fridge, which isn't plugged in right now because apparently it was leaking a little bit of the frozen, like the ice was freezing to the top, but then it was turning off and on for some reason. So I left it on top of that, and I wasn't using it because I didn't care. I was like, okay, I got this money. I'm not going to use it because they gave it to me. They kind of forced it into my pocket, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no, I don't want. I'll drive you guys for free anytime. Into my pockets, little slip and slides that they gave to me. And I was like, okay, if I go and I see Artemis, I'll just tip it to Artemis if she's my server, and if not, I can just tip it to whoever's there. I don't care. I don't need the money, right?
You grabbed out that wad of cash. I was like, my God, this man is balling over
Yeah,
here.
they gave me a lot of cash, and I was like, because normally I don't have cash because I get paid all electronically now, so I don't need cash. So I gave it to the server, and I was like, have a good night, bro. Like, I basically paid for my dinner times too.
Dude, I work with him tomorrow morning, and I bet you he's just gonna be like, hug. Because he walked up to me and he's like, hey, do you actually know them?
Yeah.
Because they've been really slow to order entrees. Like, I don't know if they're going to order, if they're going to, like, leave and not tip. And I was like, no. I know them. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, because I wanted to finish my appetizer before I ordered, because that's,
Damn.
like, Gordon Ramsay will do that. He'll finish his appetizer before he orders his entree. And I was like, well, I want to enjoy this. And then by the time my entree gets here, I want to be hungry again, so give him time to make it where I'm not eating, because I'll eat, because I ate basically my appetizer.
Yeah, he ate his whole
And-
appetizer and half of like mine.
and half of
gosh.
Kai's.
Yeah.
So I was like, I basically had a full meal. That's why my entree is downstairs right now. I haven't even touched it because you got off. So by the time the entree
Yeah, by the
got
time
there,
our food came out,
you
were
were
off.
you were off. So we were
Yeah.
like, let's just box it and eat at the house.
I
But
slammed my food.
yeah, you were hungry.
I don't really have an appetite.
I
Yeah.
licked that applesauce out of the container.
We love to see it.
Like, I licked something else. Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Snapchat.
Oh my! You get a Snapchat while you talking about it.
Okay.
Never mind. Continue.
Yeah.
No, let's get into that since you wanna bring it up.
No. So, I got a new boo thing.
Yes, ma'am.
He makes me absolutely happy. And he worked with me, but he doesn't work tonight. So Kai and Dre didn't get to meet him, which is kind of sad. I've been saying stuff about him all day, so I'm like, oh, I don't know what I have told you guys and what I haven't.
Got your boo thing on your mind.
On my mind, the Polaroids. I didn't even get to show you guys the Polaroids. I was talking to Kai though earlier, and I was like, yo, this man, you know the equipment down there, like a porn star. Ah.
I'm scared.
You should not be. Well, I mean, I'm not scared.
Oh, I know you're not.
Best time of my life. Let me tell you. We went and stayed like at a hotel for a few days, like had a little staycation. It was absolutely amazing, like such a good mental break from everything else. And I mean, we still did everything we were supposed to do. He went out with some friends. One day I was off, so I hung out with my cousins instead of like he went to work, then I went to work. We went to work together like the other night. We still like did adult stuff, but we came home. We're like, this hotel so empty. Like the lights outside, you know, the empty bed where we didn't have to clean up the mess. You know, it's a great weekend.
Oh my god.
Your face.
Her face.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm very happy. I'm very satisfied.
I'm
more
happy
than
for
satisfied.
you.
I love this man.
You deserve it.
Aww.
You totally
My
deserve it.
heart.
For sure.
He just texted me and he said he said he should have come, but he was just not feeling it. And I was like, no, no
Honestly,
worries.
Yeah, because
No
he was gonna
one's
come
pressuring.
and say hi to us and stuff today, but he was very tired and he was already in bed. So.
But we'll get him next time. He's sticking around. My Midwest baby.
Because you're gonna go visit his Midwest, right? You're going to Missouri.
Yeah, he's from Missouri. He said I could say his name, so his name's Lee. And his parents are from back there, so we were trying to plan a trip this summer and go back there and hang out, meet his family, see like what's important to him and everything. I'm so excited. Go hang out on the lake for a few days. I'm beyond excited. Also, his little sister is the same age as me, and he's like, she's gonna love you. She's like, you guys are so cool. Like, you're gonna get along, and it's so exciting. He mentioned that she had like an art studio. I said, yo, it's on. It's just
Because you've been really motivated to get into creative stuff recently.
yeah. So my hiatus, guys. I've been gone for a couple weeks. So some stuff happened in my personal life, and I just needed a mental break. And lately, like the last 3 weeks, I've just been working really hard, playing like some video games, having like a lot of solitary time, and not a lot of social outside of work. So I literally almost jumped into Kai and Dre's arms tonight. I was like, hello, friends. I haven't seen you in forever. I have so many ideas for projects. I was writing some poems the other night. Like, I just feel so enlightened lately. And that's not something that's happened in a long time. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
you have your
yeah.
energy back. You feel a lot better, like because you were pretty down in the dumps and not on top of your game. But now you got your happiness back.
I had a
That's
lot
your-
of problems. Had some trauma.
Got problems, but
Yeah.
you started working on your problems and
I've made so much progress. Did you see Noah's tweet?
what do you say?
So I tweeted, I was like, man, if I could afford a therapist, like literally, it would
he
be
said 4 shots.
Same.
I'd be
After the 4th shot is free.
Yeah,
Something like
Noah was like, after 4 shots, therapy's free.
I mean, is he wrong though?
No.
He just won't remember what happened.
Yeah, I was,
He cannot take 4 shots. He talking
Really?
out. He say 4 shots. He's dead.
I was gonna tweet him back and be like, so we gonna split a bottle? But I'm like, oh no, then Ariel's gonna have to drive us home.
Yeah.
Poor Ariel.
Oh my god.
It's fun drinking with the boys when they all drink.
You
but-
don't. Oh, I was
well, I
gonna
don't
say
drink.
you don't drink.
Yeah, I drive. I don't drink. So when they all drink, it's always a great time because I love to see them drunk and how they interact because it's the normal boys, how they normally react with each other, you know, because we all love each other and we're there till death, do us part basically. with all the
Marriage.
boys. Yeah, I'm basically married to the boys. And we'll all be there for each other, but when we get drunk, we become jokesters and stuff. We're laughing at everything. Everybody's jokes are funny, and everybody's having a good time because you still tease each other, but, like, it's a lot of them become more warm of, like, showing their affection of how much they care when they get drunk. So it's always nice. I feel like
that's a lot of people when they're drunk. They're just so, like, affectionate.
What kind of drunk am I? It's been a long time.
You're affectionate drunk for sure.
I'm affectionate?
Are you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Because you've kissed a lot of girls drunk.
But also... But also a very cracked out drunk too. Like,
yeah.
Doing some hood rat shit.
No, not hood rat. Like just like crack. You're just. Ugh.
You're gonna have to give me more than that, Kai.
Like the last memory I have of you being drunk. You're playing.
Shit.
Yeah, we were in your house.
One man great. One man great till they gotta be great. I was on some crack shit. Like I was singing at the top of my lungs, like head. What is it called?
Headbanging.
Headbanging. I got paint all over my JBL speaker, all over my clothes, and Kai's just sitting over there with the wine. She's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I do not judge. I just sit back and enjoy.
That reminds me of my friend Von Teasy. He makes music and stuff, and he's a rapper. And he got really drunk at my house off, what's the lemonade one?
Mike's Hard Lemonade?
No, not that. The Trulies?
Trulies?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was drinking Trulies, and he was super drunk. So when I drove him home, he was blasting music max volume. Well, we were playing his music max volume, like the songs he makes, right? And we were vibing so hard. And he recently got in a motorcycle accident.
Oh,
and
no.
It's funny because he got his Air Force Ones. He had white Air Force Ones on. He got blood on them. I'm like, bro, let me get those Air Force Ones. I want to put them in a shoe frame and, like, engrave on the shoe frame his name. So, because I think it would be tight because then, like, later on in life I can show it to him. Like, remind him of the days when he was first starting out rapping and stuff. If he keeps doing it, because I assume he's going to keep doing it, and eventually he'll get pretty big because the grind is there and he's putting in the work and effort. So.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And he gets enough views for it to be pretty well.
I saw that.
It's only going up.
You posted something a while ago, and I just took the link.
I was gonna say, like, didn't you, like, tweet him? Or you guys were, like, tweeting each other? I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Yeah, I always tweet at him and stuff. When I see him tweet, I always like and, throw a comment. Mm-hmm. And he posts on his Instagram a lot. So I always say something. But usually, my biggest problem with him making music is it's not on YouTube Music. And that's what I use. So it's on Spotify and stuff, so it's hard for me to listen to it.
I'm still on your account.
I don't care.
It'd be lit having some YouTube Premium up in here.
Bro, Premium is the best.
Yeah, seriously, I've gotten free, the little Google Home Mini?
Yeah.
I got 2 for free for being a subscriber to the YouTube Premium and a subscriber to Spotify Premium. So I have 2.
I should email YouTube, see if I can get one from them.
So
yeah.
You got Spotify Premium?
Yeah.
So anyone want to use my Disney Plus and my Hulu and
I'll use your Hulu, but
you trying to swap?
Actually, no.
I'll give you my Adderall for your.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
drugs. I just came to the party for the drugs. Yeah, drugs.
Nah.
Yo, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but
demonetized.
I went downtown with Hunter, and we were down on Fremont Street with Lee, and we were hanging out, and me and Hunter did Molly, and it's the first time I've done it since Life is Beautiful. I know we talked about this not too long ago, and I was like, oh no, I'm waiting for the crash, because I only took one. We're chilling all night. I'm just staring at the top of Fremont Street. You know how it's all colorful and it's vibing to the live music.
I've been there so much recently.
Well,
Fremont?
Yeah, because I've had a lot of family in town.
Oh.
We went, you know how it is on a weekday, though, around, like, 10, 11. It's not
too bad, yeah.
No, it's not too bad. There wasn't a lot of people there, and I'm just straight vibing. Like, it was such a great night. Hunter's chilling, too. Lee was our DD. And I woke up the next morning, and I just, like, I had so much fun. It meant the world to me that Lee could meet Hunter. Like, they didn't really know each other, even though...
Did they get along?
Yeah, they got along super well. Hunter pulled me aside at one point, and he's like, hey, I just want, like, are you happy? Like, is this healthy? Is everything going good with this? Like, we haven't talked in a while. And I told him, I said, yeah, like, this guy, he good. He real good. He's literally the sweetest person. I'm so excited. He's like my golden retriever. I'm so happy. But that night, it was absolutely amazing. Like, the next day, I was like, oh, like, it's gonna be, like, terrible. I just censored myself because I just got home from work. But I woke up the next day, and I'm like, vibes, y'all. Like,
You didn't have a super crash?
no, I wasn't depressed at all. I didn't. The next 2 days, I was even worried. Nope, no mood change. And I was like, man, like, radiate positive vibes, yo.
Dude, like, you talking about that reminds me of when I came to your house. Oh my god. Okay, so...
This is
What
a story.
happened?
Yeah, so this is when my coworker invited me to a rave for the first time.
Oh.
And I had never been to a rave before. This was a long-ass time ago. But pretty much I did ecstasy for the first time. And I somehow ended up at Art's house, like, early in the morning without any sleep. Maybe, like, an hour of sleep. And I was still rolling. And then her friend came over. And I was like, I didn't want to waste it because I didn't know how long, like, the shelf life was. So I was like, maybe I have to take it right now or it's just not going to be any good. So we got in his car and I finished the rest of the ecstasy and oh my god. We went to, like, where did we go? Town Square?
We went to the Green Valley town.
Oh my god, I was like, that was an experience for sure. Like,
And then we went
I was
to
like,
Bath and
I was
Body
like,
Works.
I was like, Art, can I touch you? She was like,
She did.
she was like, I was like, can I hug you? And she was like, yes, you can. And then her friend, he's like looking at me. He's like, dude, are you okay? And I'm just like, you have no fucking idea how good I feel right now.
And then like sniffing things.
Dude, everything smells like I could hear, I could taste, I could visualize, smell. It was magical. And then, like, it started sprinkling. It was like a rainy day. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that shit was amazing. That was a, like, definitely bomb experience. But when I went home, what time was it? It was like 5 o'clock, I think, or 6 p.m., something like that.
Yeah.
And I crashed so hard, I slept for like 12 hours probably.
I think I
Sounds like
messaged
me.
And I don't sleep. Like, my sleep schedule is fucking trash. Like,
Well, I sleep basically 12 hours all the time.
I sleep like 4 hours between every day. So for me to sleep like 12 to 13 hours the next day, yeah, it was intense, but it was like great. And when I woke up, I felt like, I don't know, it just was like euphoric. It was so weird because then I drank a cup of coffee. Oh my god, it was fucking amazing. It was like, you know how, like, you drink like a glass of, like, it's not cold, but it's like cold enough where it feels like crispy ass water.
Yes.
Like, that's how it felt. And I was like, this, if it was good for me, I would be doing that shit all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, not all the time, but I would probably do it like every other weekend, like, for sure. And I was like, damn, now I understand why people do this. It was amazing.
I forget who was talking about it, but somebody was talking about doing cocaine.
Oh my
and they
God.
were like, makes you feel really good.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's
too many
really
people.
addictive. Yeah.
You know, it's crazy because a lot of people don't actually know the amount of people who actually do coke. Like,
Yeah, the same
who,
amount of people
like,
that
it's a
basically,
lot of
like
people
basically
who do
the
coke.
amount of people that you smoke weed is like there's
It's
just
equivalent,
as many people,
yeah,
just as
if
many
not
people that
more,
do coke.
because it is more addictive. So, like, when I went to the second rave that she invited me to, literally everybody except for like me and this other girl were doing coke. And I was like watching everybody else do drugs on top of consistently doing coke. I was like, oh, wow, that's a lot. That's scary. It wasn't
you skinny.
scary, but yeah, like, but these people like partied for like hours. Like, we were there from like 10 p.m. till like 7 a.m. in the morning, and people were still out there going hard as fuck. No food, no drinks, and there was a food truck, there was a bar. They were not going to that shit. They were just fucking partying like hardcore the whole time, and I was just like,
Those uppers are dangerous.
that shit is scary. Like, that is scary.
Yeah.
Like, dangerous. Remember we went to that party, Dre? And I don't know if you went home before this happened or not. I, like, left shortly after this. We're having a good time. Everyone's drinking. Everyone's smoking. And then, like, these people we didn't know, but it was, like, a mutual friend. They just all came and started snorting Adderall.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't there.
I left after that. I was like, yo, it's time for me to go home.
I still
no.
remember the party where Ruben was trying to fight trees.
Oh, yo!
Oh my god.
Man!
Oh, that was. I feel bad for. I think it was Nate. He threw up in his car.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
Nate. It was,
yikes.
Whose car was it? Because Nate was part of the squad that had to take him.
No, what was his name? He was such a nice guy. I can visualize it.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh,
tip
he's
the
one of my
top.
boys.
Yeah, he is one of your boys.
Oh.
The nicest guy.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
He's so sweet.
I remember because it was and I think it was me and Ruben were in the back. I think Nate maybe had his other arm, or Nate was in the shotgun. And then, what's his name?
Oh, what's his name?
I can't remember.
Is it a
But-
basic name?
But there were 4 of us in the car, right? And 2 of us, like, so before this happened, so he's drunk, throwing up in the toilet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he starts fighting the wall. He starts punching the wall.
For why?
Like he was fighting like trees. Like
This man was
Bro,
fighting
no
his
clue.
demons.
So I'm like, because
He's
I'm
like
taking
Bush.
care of him, right? Because he's drunk, I'm sober, and I'm like, all right, let me just take care of this guy. So I'm taking care of him.
Aaron.
Yes, Aaron. Oh, I love Aaron. Aaron's amazing. He was the one driving. I don't remember who was the other guy that was holding him with me. Maybe it was that dated the shy girl that won all the awards at awards night. Oh, I can't remember. Whatever.
Okay, whatever.
But so we go and I take him outside because I'm like, okay, he's been drinking and stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's just let him walk. He wants to walk. He wants to go around places. Whatever, fine, dude. Like, you're drunk. Whatever. I'll sit there and baby you and make sure you're okay. So this man, like, thankfully he didn't try and fight me because he had that. I don't know how to say it properly. He had that
What,
R-word
demeanor?
strength that.
Oh my god.
So
Where they go. So he was in that mode, right? So I take him outside, and he just starts like he's like walking around punching the air and stuff, and then he starts walking over to trees and punching them. And I'm like,
This
so
man is
I'm like
fighting
guiding
his
him
demons
away.
by
This man's
himself.
like
I almost hated this
180
man.
pounds. Like he's
His face.
he's big, so he's
The
sitting there
rest of the day.
punching trees and stuff, and then I'm like, now I'm holding him back, right? So
You're
I'm
back
sitting here,
from fighting
I'm
his air
115 pounds, like doing my best to hold back this huge, like 180 pound man that's just trying to punch you. So I'm getting him,
He's
I'm
trying to
doing alright.
hit him.
I'm
Bro,
pretty
you
big,
getting
so
the piggyback ride.
so
at that
but I'm
point.
like, damn, bro, you going crazy. So he's like trying to punch through my arm, so I'm like holding back. So he'll like punch and he'll get towards the tree, but then he'll come off because I can stop him enough. So he's not hitting the tree, so he's not messing up his knuckles anymore. So I'm like, okay, so we're okay at least a little bit, but now we need to take him home because now he's being a menace to society.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So we get the 4 amigos, Aaron, me, Nate, and then the one guy whose name I can't remember. So we we basically police escort this man into the car. We drag him into the car, and then there's us two in the back seat. And I have one arm, and the other guy has one arm, and he's trying to punch through us while we're standing there. Luckily, he wasn't trying to punch humans. Otherwise, I probably would have got my ass beat that night. So he's just sitting there trying to punch. So we're literally just holding this.
Right,
he's
you
like
became
caged,
like a human
he's caged
cape
Kong,
for him.
King Kong right now. He's like, let me out. He's trying to punch the back seats and stuff. So we're holding him in place, and we're driving all the way down. We're driving down Pecos, right? He lived Pecos somewhere down there. Yeah,
He
Pecos.
lives
somewhere.
by the. Yeah, by the.
It was off
The twins.
Pecos and something. So, we went. Name of roads. Can't remember. I cannot say like I still don't have the name of the COVID vaccine I got right because I call it the Panzer one, but it's Pfizer. Yeah, I call it Panzer because I see the P and that's all I need, right?
That's
all I
fine.
need is the first letter in
Listen,
my
you're
brain.
vaccinated, so
I know what it is.
you're fine.
So we take him home, right? And he's in the back seat trying to fight out. He ends up throwing up in the back seat, and he
On
threw
you?
Up, he threw up a little bit on me.
Oh
it was
my
too bad.
god.
Freaking out. He's like, "Oh,
Whatever.
a
It's
bit."
so.
That's
It happens.
ooh.
When you deal with drunk people, it happens quite a bit. Like Jose.
I think I threw up on Ian.
Oof.
I don't remember though.
Yeah, throwing up on people's.
I've never
I would
thrown
feel
up
so
on
bad.
somebody.
I feel so bad if I threw up.
I've only ever thrown up one time from getting like trashed, and that was at Art's party
I think.
Yeah.
when I met you.
I think. Oh, you've thrown up on me, but it's okay.
I did.
Yeah, but it's
But
okay.
see, that's the thing. That was the first at Art's party. That was the first time I blacked out. That was the first time I passed out. The first time
Fucking John.
Yeah, dude. That when I say it, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get like alcohol poisoning. Like, I'm surprised I didn't have a hangover
Hey guys.
from the amount of
Let's
alcohol.
get white girl wasted.
Literally,
Yeah.
like I can't even to this day, I can't recall that night fully. Like,
Yeah.
and I never like
I have so many stories from that night. But basically, we took him home. He threw up. We stopped at the store, picked up some cleaning supplies, cleaned up the back seat,
Oh my.
and we took him home. But he didn't know where his house was. But he did know. He was just capping. So we took him like one block past his house, and he was like, you know, because he didn't want us to show up there seeing that we just took him home drunk as hell. But I don't care. I'd rather have you hate me than not get home
Right.
safe, right? Because you're lost. So we took him up to a house. It wasn't his house, and then took him to we found his real house. We sent him in. Then we went and cleaned up Aaron's car. It wasn't Aaron's car, I don't think. I think it was his mom's or something.
Yeah, it was brand
I
new.
threw
Yeah, it
up
was a brand new
on
car, and he threw up in the
Threw
backseat.
up on you?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Was it that day?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
that
okay.
night.
That's. I did.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, she had to
you
go get
also-
changed.
So you threw up.
I knew I had to get changed because I. threw
Basically,
up
everyone that
myself.
dealt with you had to go get changed.
Me and Julie had you on the ground, like trying to put you in like other clothes, and she took
Really?
your eyelashes off, and we like dragged you to the back room.
I remember all. I
yeah,
do.
you basically got kidnapped.
And you kept well, we didn't know you were drunk for a minute because you just kept walking around. You're like my phone, and like the phone was in your hand, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And then we're like, where the shit did she put her phone?
And my mom called me. What's crazy is that her friend picked me up, and I was still drunk. Like I passed out. I woke up. I drank water. I ate food,
your
and
mom
I
still
was.
doesn't know that, right?
My mom to this day
Doesn't know you were drunk.
does not know what happened that night. I just know that, or she might know and not care. My sister knows apparently because I told her what happened, and she's like, "Oh, that's what happened. That's why you're being weird." And I was like, "Yes, that's why I was being weird because I went home and I was still like drunk, like I was like
Yeah.
white girl wasted still, and I had slept for like 4 hours at least."
But how many years has it been before you actually told your sister what was up?
Oh, I told her like last year. So when did this? You turned what? 18? 17?
Did I turned 17.
So how old are you now? 20? That was like 3 years ago. So I told her like 2 or 3 years after it happened. But when I got home, I just remember like going into the house, and my mom was like, "Hey, are you okay? Like your friend Art left a voice," and I still have that voice message that she left. She left a voice message saying like that you passed out because you ate too much, or that you just needed a nap because you were just, and I was just like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Because I was not going to tell her. Because I had prom the next day with a guy that Julie set me up with.
You had to just keep telling her, like, just she likes you. Just you gotta say something. And Julie's like, I can't talk. Like, she said she's with you. You gotta talk. I was like, ah.
Yeah, because I mean, either way, even if it was Julie, it would have been fine. Because either way, she liked both of you, but it was just the fact that I came home and I had prom the next day, and she was just like, "Are you good?" And I was just like, "Yeah." And then when I woke up at 10 a.m. after passing out at 4 a.m., she was like, "Girl, you reek of alcohol. Like, did you drink?" And I was like, "Oh my God, no!" I was like, "Oh my God, Mom, no! Like, who do you think I am?" And then I went to go take a shower, Godspeed after that. I was like, "Oh, I can't be smelling like liquor."
Yo.
Yeah.
So what is it with our elders and their sense of smell? So I was hanging out with Lee all morning, and he vapes, but that's it. We didn't no marijuana, no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. And we were just hanging out, and I came home after that, and she just sniffed me, and she's like, "You smell like cigarettes." And I was like,
"That's scary."
From where? I was
Bro,
I went to a gas station.
Bro, it sticks on you.
Yeah, it does.
But that vape smells
It smells like nicotine is what you
Does it really?
When you
Well,
so what
I don't
happens
know,
is they'll smell you, they smell the fruitiness of the vape or whatever, but their brain acknowledges, "Ooh, there's nicotine in that," right?
Maybe.
Because the nicotine's on your body.
I
Because
don't know.
When I smell vape, I don't smell nicotine,
anything.
but also I don't,
you don't
smoke
smell
it.
nicotine's not smell, but it's your brain has
Well,
a
I
trigger
didn't
when
smoke
nicotine
it.
gets in it.
No, I didn't smoke it. He was just smoking in the air, the vapor around me.
Yeah, so it gets on your clothes and
Crazy.
stuff.
I don't know. I come home and I stank like some dank weed. After hanging out with some of our old friends, it was bad. I smelled so loud. Coming home, and she never said anything. And then I come home, she didn't even know he smoked. She's
Maybe
just
she doesn't care.
I think she probably doesn't care about weed, but she really
Yeah.
cares.
She does care about weed.
Ooh.
She
told me-
does?
she's like,
Maybe she doesn't know what it smells like.
When I was dating Ian, she's like, "Is he still out there with that glass doing those drugs that I don't like?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's out there with his dab rig." And she's like, "It's like crystal meth."
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's a
interesting.
drastic.
I'm surprised she let him smoke at your house.
Oh, she told me to go tell him to stop. Is your brother out there? And I'm like, "No." And she's like,
Yeah, she sees.
Yeah.
she told me the other day. She's like,
Certain way you need to act around her.
poor Nana. Well, she told me the other day, she's like, she's like, "Stop getting serious with all these people. They just fall in love with you, and then we have to make sure they don't come on the premises anymore. They just keep calling you."
Oh, it sounds so much like Nana. I miss her so much.
I miss Nana too.
I miss her. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks.
Oh no.
But it's just because of what happened at the house. And stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some stuff back.
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys, did I tell you what happened?
No.
Nope.
So when I went to that funeral, someone stole our safe.
Oh yeah, you did tell me something close to that.
So there was a lot of valuable stuff in there. Obviously we lost a lot of valuable stuff. I'm not gonna say much. I don't know how much the police report is not. I'm not able to say because I didn't file it. But it turned out to be my cousin.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
So.
But you got most of it back or all of it?
I got documents back that I had in there, but we lost too much. It was just mostly my Nana's.
Was it money? Or checks or what?
A lot of, all of the above, gold, things you can't get
Oh
back.
wow.
I don't think my birth certificate came back.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was a lot, and then me and my brother's stuff was in there. I did get my car title back though.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
If you didn't, you can file in. I think it's Michigan or Virginia. They let you. You can do it online.
Yeah,
and
you can request a new one. I think it was $30, maybe. I think $30 here, and then the other one is void. But I was like, that's a lot of money. like just for a piece of paper, and I was like, thankfully I got it back, but it wasn't a big deal if I didn't.
No.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah, but like I said, guys, a lot of personal stuff happens. That's why I haven't been here in a minute.
Yeah, because I still remember stuff from that party. That was really
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Just about
4 years ago?
3 years, because you're 20 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 20.
You'll be 21 next year?
Yes, ma'am.
Then yeah, like 3 years now.
Yeah, a little bit over
Almost
3
4
years.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Because I remember, because we were listening to Tay Tay, because so much happened during that party, right?
I'm sure, I can't
so
remember.
it started with,
anything,
y'all
though.
drinking and stuff. I'm just
Dude, John
socializing.
set me up. He
Yeah.
set me up. I do not care what
He-
anybody says. That man set
He
me
gave her a
up.
whole bottle of cheap tequila.
Yeah.
And, like, kept giving her reasons to drink it.
That, and then at one point, it
You
was...
ate chocolate cake somewhere.
I did?
You threw up chocolate cake. I thought you were throwing up blood, and you're like, no, I ate cake.
Yeah.
I also ate Cheetos. I remember eating Cheetos. Only because this girl came in and she was a bartender in training and started making drinks. And she was like, man, I just wish I had someone to,
She
like,
a whole liar.
taste
Not a
them.
bartender in training.
That's what she told me. And then she started making drinks, and she was like, hey, can you taste this for me? Because I was like, yeah, I'll taste your drinks for you. I wasn't drunk yet. So I was like, yeah, I'll taste your drinks for you. Yeah, that was not
After
a good
a
decision.
couple
Because she started making the drinks, and she was like, oh, you can come back when I'm done making a certain amount. And I was like, all right. And then that's when John pulled me inside in a separate room with a bottle of tequila. And that bottle was gone in like 15 minutes. And then I came back to her and she was like, oh, here, you can taste these and tell me how they are. At that point, everything was good. So I kept asking her to make some more. And I just remember eating some Cheetos, like a big ass bowl of Cheetos, and sitting by a fire. And then I remember talking to Julie's cousin. The one that was in love with you, obsessed.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, he did come, didn't he?
He did, because I remember him like hugging me, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I just love your cousin," and just so sloppy.
Dre
but-
has a picture of him wearing a sombrero. I don't know how
Okay.
that happened.
Yeah, it was
Oh my
weird.
God.
That night was. I do remember being in the bathroom with the twins and
Oh,
you and
she's throw-
Julie.
She's throwing up frosting.
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember that. But then after that, then I just remember having a different shirt on and like being confused as to why I had a different shirt on and my shoes were missing.
Dude.
And then I woke up in another room.
So many people jacked my clothes that night. Like, people just kept going into my bedroom and like going through my closet and getting t-shirts and shit.
You know what I do remember?
What?
I do remember being on the ground, like in the grass, and like rolling in that.
Yeah.
Like when I say rolling, I mean like rolling in that
You
shit.
were rolling in our grass.
And like there was like a group, like a circle of
We're
people,
doing
and they
Never
were
Have
like
I Ever.
watching me roll in the dirt. I was just like enjoying that.
So I was
shit.
there with Joey, I was there with John, and we're playing Never Have I Ever. And
Oh my!
We
You
got all
guys play reverse Never Have I Ever, where it's like you guys play Never Have I Ever, but you guys go by things you have done.
Oh yeah, we do by things we have done, but the person who's done the most wins instead of
Yeah.
the person who's like the most innocent.
You guys play the opposite of Never Have I Ever.
That was
Well, anyways,
crazy.
that's our version. And
Because I thought I was gonna win. I was like, lightweight. These
Dude.
guys got a chance. And then they start reverse version. Now you and Joey are going back and
oh,
forth.
I can't believe me and Joey were the last ones. But the only reason he won is because he ran out of condoms and he had used saran wrap, and I was like, "You win, dude." Like, I can't top that.
Wait, man's actually used saran wrap?
Use saran wrap instead of condom, and I was like, "Bro, I can't one up you on that. Like, you win."
I just don't understand why the fuck you would do that. That is some.
Like a sandwich bag.
That is some hardship right there. That
Oh
is some. You are down.
You're a menace to society.
You are like. You are in the
Because
down.
I remember
dumps.
him saying he was part of the Mile High Club
Yeah.
and all kinds. You guys were just going crazy.
That shit's crazy.
Go crazy.
I was sitting there like,
Go stupid.
I would have been scared if I was you, Dre.
Hey,
Honestly,
Hey, Dre, I've
Huh.
done more now. What if we play
Yeah, exactly.
reverse Never Have I
girl,
Ever?
you gonna win. I don't
Yeah,
know what to
you don't
tell
s-
you.
we don't stand a chance.
But everyone at work thinks I'm like the most innocent person on the planet.
That's because you're deceiving.
I'm deceiving.
It's because you're a nice
She's
person.
like that. She's like that girl we met tonight, and you were like, she's lying.
That's Cap.
She's deceiving.
Yeah.
What happened?
When we met your friend with the short hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
With stop sign glasses.
I love her to death.
Yeah, we're like, that's deception. She's not shy and innocent, bro. Money. Let me see her my eyes only. Bet money. Bet money.
Oh my god.
You guys want to see my eyes only?
You guys want to see my? You still haven't made an OnlyFans.
So, okay, about that, I was talking to Lee.
I'm lazy with mine. I have not
I
uploaded
was
forever.
talking to my shouting, my boo thing, my everything. So he told me that. Hey. They're both
I'm
laughing
so
my ass
stressed
off.
right now.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was talking to him about if he had an OnlyFans, and I think either he said it's down or he just doesn't maintain it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he made like a decent amount of money, and I mean, he's attractive. He got good body. But I was like, what if I do it? But I hadn't asked him. I was just like, oh, I don't know. Like, I've been on the fence about it, but I'm just not gonna do it. And then Dre and Kai are like, yes, do it. Couple, the money you could be making.
Yeah, couples make a lot of money.
Because where we work, we're not making a lot of money right now.
I bet you could in a month, maybe two, if you guys do it consistently, probably be making more money from the OnlyFans than you do at your jobs.
Oh, for sure. You probably do
It
it
pays
How much
great.
is consistent?
Probably like what?
Well, it
twice, 3
depends
times a
on
week.
how you do it. If you do a subscription based,
Mm-hmm.
right, that they have to pay to see the page, then depends on the subscribers because you don't have to
Yeah.
upload anything all month and you'll still get paid at the end as long as people don't unsubscribe. So you just have to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
And then there's the sell content version, right, where you sell images and videos and stuff, and you post free stuff versus.
Well, shoot.
Sold stuff.
It's interesting how you know
What?
this.
I have one.
Can I let you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You haven't subbed to his OnlyFans? I'm subbed.
What is on it? Hold on a second.
Nothing yet. So everything that is lewd or anything is paid because I don't want to go into it yet. So everything is.
Yeah, I just found I'm like friend support friend, so I've seen nothing. I just like
Oh,
you know
okay.
like I was like yeah.
Wait, you're charging per month or for content?
No, I do for content because I'll do per month
Uh-huh.
if it gets
You
big.
get a following.
But
okay.
if not, then I'll just leave it because I don't want to post nudes and stuff because I haven't posted any nudes because I don't want to go into it yet unless I'm like, all right, for sure I'll do this because I just do it
Right.
as a little side project because I have the podcast and stuff and I'm like,
Right.
you know, this is something I can do for fun. And OnlyFans is something where I'm like, okay, I can do this,
can.
right? I could make money from this if I'm willing to go full in. But on the most part, I just kind of like looking at my body and taking pictures of my body, and it's like,
Well, he's a photographer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like that.
so I
makes
could
sense, huh?
do
You
more.
could make. Do you make any
So-
money from just you taking pictures?
I don't know.
You haven't posted anything yet.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I
you
just
haven't
have a
posted
couple-
anything.
I just have a couple that are like paid for, but it's not nudes and stuff, so it's not.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't pay
that
for it,
makes
right?
sense.
I have to get
I-
something engaging to pay for.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
Like you know how I feel about my body. I'm like, ew, don't. Like
That's how everybody feels about their body, basically.
a lot of people. Some
lot.
people are like super
You.
nice in their skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dre.
But
Ew.
being with like Lee, oh my gosh, I've had so much more appreciation for my body.
Mhm.
Like I could not wear a bikini before and like not feel gross. And we stayed at that hotel for like those nights. We went swimming. I'm like dancing around. Literally, I feel so good in my own skin. Like apparently, I lost a little bit of weight like this past 2 weeks, and it was just because I forgot. Like I forgot that I was trying to lose weight. I lost the weight. I feel so good. And then I'm like, yo, she do be having a little bit of curves though.
Mm.
And my coworkers would be like, so, Layla, you got some cake now? And I'd be like, oh shit. You know, maybe I do. I just be feeling good lately.
That's good. You should always feel good.
You should feel good, Kai. I'm trying my best. You know, I'm really working on this self-appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how healthy. Oh, it's so healthy to like yourself.
The way you said that was so. I don't
Listen,
know.
I'm trying to set the bar really low for you, Kai, because
What does that mean?
if I said it's really nice to love yourself, you're gonna be like, Ain't no way.
They look
Ain't no
so
fucking
good.
way.
Be careful what I show you my camera.
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, you dressed up.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I'm feeling myself with that bikini top on
Yeah.
and wrap around. And then I just forgot to show you this earlier. Oh, not that.
Oh my god.
Here.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Man's
OnlyFans content.
Ooh. Oh my
Oh
god.
my,
That's a teaser for the OnlyFans right
oh
there.
my god.
I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed.
I mean, that's good? Question mark?
I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's good because it's like going from asexual to realizing you're not. So you just basically unleashed yourself. You're like, oh shit.
You found and expressed your sexuality.
All I needed was a flaming bisexual. We're bi panic. Like together, unstoppable.
That's amazing.
Because it's like me. I love my song called Femboy.
Yeah.
I love that song. Just
Great
chef's
song.
kiss.
So I like that kind of stuff, but I'm not attracted to boys. But I like boys dressing up and stuff. I like to
Yeah,
see
you support it.
ripped boys. Like
Yeah.
I like looking at appreciating hot human beings. But then I look at them, I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking.
So
Yeah.
I don't like men.
I love the shit out of that. Like when I had that one chance to paint Draylen's nails, or I see Draylen's nails painted, I'm like, oh, all right, like for sure.
You
Like
Yeah.
can definitely
I
appreciate
your
originally-
rings, boy, your rings too.
Yes, rings are so dripped out, bro.
I know, right?
Yes, sir.
Lee let me paint his toes. Like I painted his
Did
toes
not
like
matter.
blue, and I painted my toes pink, and we went to the pool. It looked like cotton candy.
Listen, you gotta be bi to get your to get my toes faded.
What
You
about
gotta
like
be bi.
clear coat?
Some straight guys. do
Like,
their
what if
toes.
you just do it to make your feet
Clear
look
coat?
nice?
Sure, whatever, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's the male cheating.
Yo, let's just
Clear
not go
coat is
get
male cheating.
pedicures.
But
I've already
nails,
got my nails done.
I'll do nails, and I think the first
Come
time
with
was
me next
with Jammy Whammy.
Hmm?
With Jammy Whammy is when I got my nails done the first time. I looked good.
Oh, the
With them
sparkle.
silver?
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Damn, bro.
Man was dripped up.
That was before like femboy shit was even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the
everyone was
process,
like,
and I was
"Draylen,
like-
did you like paint your nails?
Yeah, bitch. That's what I would say.
No, my girlfriend at the time did, and yeah, I was dripped to the socks, bro.
You
I
know
looked
what?
amazing.
What Art just said just reminded me of. You know that Tyler that interview with Tyler the Creator.
Oh.
He was like, "Who's that man dripped out like that? That's me, bitch." That reminded me of. That shit was so funny. I love that video. That shit was immaculate.
Dude, Lil Nas.
Lil Nas.
Did I say it wrong?
No.
No, you're
Lil-
good. I just
Lil
like
Nas. Lil Nas.
Lil
X.
Nas.
Lil Nas?
Lil Nas X.
X?
Lil
Alright.
Nas.
My
The way you said it
bad.
was so
You
cute.
said it like a country accent.
Lil Nas. She's still at work mentally.
Low-key, I'm still thinking about your guys' server, the love of my life. I don't want to say his name in case he's uncomfortable. But,
He'll hear it. He'll know who he is.
he'll know. I love you.
You're
you know who
great.
you are.
Yes.
Quack. Anyway.
He'll definitely know.
Yeah, he'll know. He'll know.
Lil Nas.
Oh, yeah, about that.
I love him.
He's funny as fuck,
He's
right?
funny. He's creative.
Funny as fuck.
He's cool.
He's cool.
songs are
Just
good.
my thing with like people judging is like
No.
why it doesn't
That's so
affect you in any way. Like, why are you so concerned about what other people are doing with their life?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
just
TikTok
why?
jokes that came out of
That
that one
shit
video.
was hilarious. I
Bro.
love to see
Find a
it.
part of our generation.
Cause it's funny, cause like there'll be progressive people or whatever, like liberal people
Mhm.
that look like they're conservative. Like they got the beard, the
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shop hat on, and everything. Like
God.
they full in it, and then they'll make a TikTok that's like a joke. That's like they see him going like they're acting all, I'd never be gay or something like that, and then you
Call
hear
me
the
what
video
you-
going in the background, him falling on the pole,
They
and
said,
then he
"Lil
pulls
Nas?"
out
And
like
he
a
said, "Oh,
pride
no."
flag. Oh, it's just so funny.
Lil Nas. Honestly, man's just
Man,
doing
that's
what
the
he
boy.
gotta do. Yeah,
That's the boy.
I appreciate it. Do what you gotta do. He tweeted one time. He was like, "Y'all are so concerned about a man who dressed like this at like the VMAs or some shit like that." And it was a picture of him in that orange outfit.
Yeah.
That should have me. I was at work, cracking the fuck up.
So,
Like,
let me tell you, someone retweeted that, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, who made this tweet? And then they're like, it was him.
it was lit. That's what cracks me up, is that he'll be trolling himself, and people don't even know that it's him trolling himself. Like, that.
He onions people.
I love that. I love that.
I also
Onions have layers.
Okay.
Yo, I promise I'm sober.
Unfortunately.
the oh my god, you made me.
so like, shout out to my coworkers in the back tonight, like the ones who got me, because they told me, they're like, anyone mess with you, we got you.
Oh
And I'm
my God.
like, so many people at that place are like so supportive, and I mean, you know, sometimes I do not want to work there, but you know, it's work.
I mean, work is work, right? It's hard work. Because I always look at where you work and I'm like, I'd work there because it'd be fun because I have the energy for it, right? Like, that's my element, that white dad element. And I'll be up there with a cowboy hat dancing with them,
You're
going
triggering
crazy.
me
But
Guys,
so hard right
I thought of like applying to Hooters because I was like, I need tips.
bro, Hooters would be fun to work at, but you can't be a boy. I can't. Yeah,
You
these
could.
titties
You
is
could be
big, bro.
like
What's
in
up
the
No,
with
you can-
back.
yeah, you can only be a cook.
Chippendales?
You can work at Chippendales.
Chippendales, is that like the male
Yep.
version?
You look good, honey.
I'll keep you waxed.
We'll see.
Are you right? Hey.
I keep you waxed. Do you
So-
need to?
I do need to.
Just come in when I go into work. I go in Monday through Thursday. Or actually, I'll be there tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Saturday.
I work 12 till it close.
Yeah, she said.
Why
she
don't
worked
you come
tomorrow.
at 10?
At 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
You want me to wake 10 a.m.? It's like, it's late.
Girl, do what you gotta do.
She said, I sleep more than 8 hours.
Or you could go in Sunday morning before we go to Boulder. If you go.
Actually, you know what? I should probably be off my period because that shit hurt 10 times
Dude,
more.
listen. If you get waxed,
No, it hurts.
don't go
done it.
intoxicated. Don't go on your menstrual.
Don't drink coffee.
Don't drink coffee. That shit. I did it on accident. I didn't even mean to go the day. I went the day before my menstrual started.
Yeah.
I have never experienced pain like that in my life. And I've done some shit, okay?
So
that
it's
is
bad.
like, it is bad. Like,
But I needed it done on those days. So I'm like, you know what? I said, I just shoved the tampon up there. You ready, girl? And she's like, are you ready, girl? And I'm like, nope. I said,
Yeah.
I'm about to cry and you're going to witness it. Like, I might
no,
have
literally,
war
that shit crazy. Like,
That shit
I have
wild.
never in my life would I thought I would experience pain like that ever.
I think you'll only experience more pain when you give birth.
I'm not having kids, so that's as
Then
much
you
pain
can
as
swap.
I'm gonna be experiencing.
Mhm.
Because,
You wouldn't have kids?
God, no.
Really?
Not in this society. Hell no. Fuck
She
that.
already know I am.
Oh, I support
Oh.
your decisions.
So
I
you
mean,
having kids?
here's the thing.
At some point.
I did consider having a child. Only because I've had dreams of myself as an older person with a child, but it was just me and this child. There was no significant other, which was weird. That's why I'm just like, I mean, I wouldn't care, but also, you know, it's just one kid.
If I'm not a MILF, I don't want it.
Yeah, for real though. Like, if I'm not hot mom,
So,
I'm not
like,
about that life.
Gotta name my first daughter Stacy. Gotta name my first son Trust.
Heck,
So okay, that was really a joke. So this guy came in and that was his name on the list, and someone was making a joke, and they're like, "Yo, that can't be his real name." I said, "Yeah, it is." I said, "That's a beautiful name. Like, watch, I'm gonna name my firstborn Trost."
I knew a kid named
Trust.
Thunder.
Thunder thighs.
No, his name was Thunder.
Thunder
I just saw a girl on Twitter last night, and she's like, "Bro, my mom looked me in
Look
the eyes
dead
when
in
I was
the
born."
eyes and named me teriyaki. Oh my god.
She had to have retweeted
And
it then.
dude, how you name your kid teriyaki though? Like, what compelled you to do that?
Literally,
Girl in
it's
high
like-
school named Cash Money.
It's like prepping your kid to get bullied. Like, you just set them up.
You know?
You name your kid Thunder, Teriyaki. I think there's someone named Wall. Like, LOL.
Wall?
No, LOL.
Oh,
Lol.
Wall?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's people named, like, everything. And it's like, you're gonna get bullied.
What the? Just why?
Or you
I
don't-
get like wanting to be like unique, but that's just
I was gonna clown on my coworker's name, but he actually doesn't like his name, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, that sucks. I hate when they don't like their name.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
if
it's
you
like
have
they
a-
don't have a choice.
If you have a name that's funny to make fun of and you like your name, it's fun.
Yeah.
Because we can poke fun at you, but you still love your name, so it's not a
Right.
problem. But if you don't like it and you like,
it's just sad.
I make fun of you, and then you're like, yeah, I don't like my name. I'm like, bro, there's no
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's
Like,
not fun.
Like I'm
I
not here
feel
to
so
put you
bad.
down. Like we're joking, I'm teasing.
But
Like,
also, I
I'm not
don't
trying to
think
hit a soft
I've
spot.
ever like made fun of someone for their name. I don't think I ever cared, honestly.
It's you.
No, like
You
I-
get surface level when you play video games and you're toxic and
Got you.
Because you don't dig deep on these guys, right? Like you say some shit like, "Yo, that's why I hope your grandma get bullied at bingo tonight."
Damn.
What does that mean? Nothing.
I just hope my
but
grandma don't get bullied at bingo today, but okay.
No, my nana, she told me, she's like, man, okay, so the funeral home, her husband died, so she was
Mhm.
like very sad lately, and the funeral home needed like their marriage certificate for some reason, and then tell me why I saw her at the kitchen table taping her marriage certificate back together, and I was like, what happened to it? And she's like, well, he died, so I ripped it up. My contract's over.
facts.
Same.
She
She's
said-
like, but they said they need it.
She said, "I'm a gilf now."
Yo, she told me, she's like, find me a nice young man who likes an older woman, or a decently older guy who's gonna take care of me. Oh, a nice suave man.
Cougar.
She a cougar.
Yes.
She said she just wants someone to take care of her because she knows her kids won't. I'm her grandchild, so I don't count. Like she told me she wants me to do good things.
Yeah.
Yeah. She deserves that.
Yeah, I recently had a friend who his grandma passed away, and his mom was like hysterical when she died.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. Apparently, she wasn't a very good mom, very good grandma.
My we in my house, like, death is different.
Mm.
Like, I've been trained since like childhood, like death is a good thing. Like, you celebrate death, and like, I mean, even Dios de los Muertos, like Day of the Dead, it just
It hit different.
it hit different. So like now, especially after my dad passed too, like now I had 3 funerals in the same month of April, and I just kept going to funerals, and all my coworkers that I kept asking for time off, they're like, "Are you okay? Are you lying about going to a funeral?" And I'm like, "Nope, I've just gone to 3 funerals." They're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, you know, the only thing that's like questionable is like the last time I went to the funeral home, the lady knows me. She's like, "Oh, honey,
I
how are
just got
you?"
that.
She knew me by name, and she's like, "Come here, like I haven't seen you in a while." And I said, "That's a good thing, ain't it? That I haven't seen you at the cemetery."
Come on,
Right
bro.
though? Like,
Don't do me like
imagine they just know you like, hey, what's up, homie? Like,
Yeah,
sir.
she did. She came over and she's like, "Give me a hug, baby."
Ma'am, I am not, this is not the setting for this. I'm seeing dead people right now.
She said she should come visit me. I thought about honestly, legitimately working at a funeral home. I think I would be
It's not too
wonderful
bad.
at it.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's hard dealing with hysterical people though.
Yeah.
So some people
Well, I'm used to that.
don't listen. Well,
Okay.
you're forced to deal with it, right? It's different from when it's your job,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't be forced to deal with it. So if someone's yelling at you for doing something
job.
because they're mad, they're like, "Why are you burying them? You know, they're
Even
not
though
dead. They're
it's
still
your
here, even
job.
though they're dead." Like,
And it's your job.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw them
people
in the freezer.
can flip out.
Maybe that was morbid. My bad.
For
I
for
mean,
me,
you could chuck them in the freezer. Who gonna stop you?
yeah, for me, death it hasn't hit me yet because my first death in the family happened recently for me. My uncle died, and that happened
Sorry, man.
back in February at this point, and it just really ain't registered in the brain yet because it's like, you know,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, he's just on vacation, right? So my brain isn't there.
That was like a whole, the first 3 years that my dad passed away. I was just like, it's just now this year hitting me. I'm like, I'm never gonna see that man again.
Yeah, that it's like weird. Like
It is.
like
weird.
sometimes, you know, you don't think about it, and then one night you're just laying there and it just hits you. It's like, never see him again.
I'm
And you're
gonna
like,
get another hug.
why would you do that to me?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get another hug.
That's how it was for my sister. That was weird. It was a weird day too. Like it was actually a really good day. I think it was a Friday too. And then all of a sudden I just like I went in my room one moment. The next moment I'm called out of my room and there's family everywhere in the house. Like I was like, what the? And mind you, I'm like 9, so I'm all excited. I'm like, oh, we're about to like do like a family dinner or something. Man, whiplash. I'll tell you that. I'm like all excited. And my nephew had just been born too, so I think he was like 1 year old, maybe. He was very small, and I was like taking care of him. I was just like so excited.
Oh, I've always been real sensitive to death, though, for some reason.
Well, yeah, it's death.
Well, I remember when I was young, right? Like 10, 9, around the same time you were
Yeah.
talking. And my parents took me to, like, a great-grandfather's funeral or something. We showed up to somebody's funeral.
Don't even know.
I literally never met the human being in my life.
Damn.
And I don't even know if he knew I existed, but apparently his family and we showed up to the funeral for some reason. And, you know, my cousin Kaylee was there, so probably related to my family if both of us were there. So I'm there, but it's like, you know, I'm joking around. I'm giggling with my cousin at the funeral. Like, we don't know, right? So
Right.
we just have fun.
It's when you
But then
don't know.
it just hit me for some reason that I just cried. For some, like, it was just a feeling of death in there or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I
tough.
cried, but I was like,
And then when you're a kid, it's like it's way harder to grasp the concept of death. Like,
oh yeah.
dude.
That's why I feel really bad for my mom, because her mother died when she was young. So, like, she had to live through,
Life.
like, she had to grow up not having
Right.
someone, right? Live up with a death in the family. Like me, I did my growing up, and I made it all the way to 20 before I had a death in the family. So it's like, I can process it and handle
Yeah.
it much better.
And analyze it better and
Well, shoot.
rationalize.
I'm glad my nana goes through flower books with me, and she's like, Layla, I want these on my casket, and I want these.
Oh, yeah, it makes it way
Yeah.
easier when
And-
they are okay with them.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
gosh.
true.
But I told her, I said, what would you do if I passed away, like, seriously? And she was like, well, I don't have the money to bury you, so we just drive you out to Arizona and dig a big hole, and we'd still remember you.
Yeah, I mean,
You
that's
know,
just
you
jokes,
do what you
but-
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's jokes, but still.
Yeah.
I would, at my funeral, I want you and your friends to dress up in black suits and be like, thanks, boss. Live a good life on the other side. So my family thinks some shit's going on. Like, I saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh, yeah, I want that. I want you in a suit, too. I want you in a tight-ass bun, in a suit, some high-ass heels. Be like, thanks, boss.
Like some FBI
It's like
Yeah.
some mafia type shit, okay?
Okay.
That's what I want. That's the only wish I have for you.
Yo, I'm gonna get down on my knee, too.
You know?
I'm gonna
Do
make it
some
work.
just do some weird shit where they're like, what the fuck was she doing?
Yo, if
On
I,
these podcasts.
Yo, you guys, you got a while at my funeral. Like, something. You gotta do something. You know I would want it.
There's this one, I call it Craigslist little ad that he made, and it was this guy that, like, would fake cry and stuff, and he had different money levels, and, like, at $1,000, he'll, like, all run and jump into your casket at your funeral.
What?
Oh my god.
I need
it
to
was
pay
so
that
funny.
man now. So I can be like, hey man, in like 20 years, 50 max, I need you to do something for me. And if you can't do it, if you're dead by then, I need your kid to do it. I need somebody to do it.
Wait, that just registered 50 max. God.
What?
The life expectancy is like 80, bro. Like, you tripping.
I don't know about all that, but we gonna see.
Yo.
Listen, the way that the Earth
It goes up every year, too.
is dying, I just don't think none
I-
of us gonna
I
My
survive.
imagine-
grandma was 96.
Your
Yeah.
grandmother, my grandmother,
Life expectancy is continuously increasing.
my sister's grandmother is
Are
100.
you unhappy with that information?
No.
She said, "Ugh."
that was such bad timing. My watch is being a bitch. It said to stand up, and I don't want to stand up, and then it was just bad timing.
Okay, I was like,
My sister's
Hello?
grandma is 107
That's already impressive. You said
or
100.
100 and she actually might be in like 111 or something like that, but she's definitely like
God bless her.
yeah, and she's still like healthy.
Wow.
as healthy as a
I don't know if
100-year-old
I
could
want
be.
to live that long.
I don't.
It depends on how my mind is. Like if I'm dementia, can't remember stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I know.
If that hits, nah, bro, I'm good.
I'm
but-
good
What
off that.
What if
But
I'm
if I
just
can
that
still-
old with no grandchildren?
If I can still have like, well, that's where I'm like, y'all are fucking crazy because I'm gonna have kids for sure, right?
No, I mean like.
The Dre legacy.
So I thought about it and I was like, no, I don't think kids are for me. But then, I mean, right now.
Yeah, I would like to like see like where my heritage would go, but also like I'm not trying to. I'd need to set them up, you know, like for a really good like life.
Yeah,
because
you want them to do better than you.
I
did,
want
right?
them to thrive when I'm gone, like as much as they can.
If I have a kid, like I want them to radiate like positive and like warmth and energy. Like they're gonna know like love. Like they
Oh
gotta
yeah,
know
for
love.
sure.
Like I try my best to bring as much positivity as I can. And sometimes I feel like I go home and cry and that everyone thought I had a good day and I'm just feeling so drained. I'm like, I gotta show my kid that we can do this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and the more you do it, like life gets better. Especially when you have that mindset, you know, you like enjoy life more. In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, not everyone thinks that way, so I understand that.
I mean, enjoying life is being happy is the point of life. Basically.
That is the
Don't
goal.
worry.
Is ultimate happiness.
I think that's a good place to leave it though. Just
Don't
trying to be
think
happy.
so.
Be
Yeah.
happy now.
Everybody do an exercise that'll make you happy.
And
Yo,
exercise.
Let's go to
Just
yoga
whatever.
class. Can we do like goat yoga?
Can we do stripper pole class?
That sounds fun as hell.
It's actually
but
really fun.
Kind of sus for me, so I don't know about that.
Why?
We'll see.
You will get so flexible.
Yeah,
can-
but
We'll go with
some
us.
stuff men aren't supposed to do.
No,
like,
you're meant for this. Dre.
like
He said he'd
the
go.
sus machine
Let's
at the
do
gym.
it.
The
They-
sus machine at the gym where they clapping cheeks.
Oh.
That's really bad for men because you can rip your groin.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So it's good for girls, but men, you know, you should do like.
I
box-
think you should try it
box
once
steps.
in your life.
Maybe I'll try it, but it's like stuff that I'll just try once and be like, how sus is it? How gay do I feel? This might be a little bit too sus for me.
It
Okay,
doesn't.
we just won't paint your nails that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even out.
Yeah.
But it won't define you. It's okay.
I'll
to
just
try
dress up
it.
like a cowboy so I feel like really southern.
Cowboy baby with some
Exactly.
short cut off jeans.
Cut off a sword? Now it's getting gay.
Anyway.
Alright, that's it.
Thanks, Dre.
Thanks for watching
having
this
us.
week, y'all.
Love you guys.